Apple is preparing something seriously ambitious with the Apple Watch Ultra 3. This is not just another evolution in their smartwatch line. It's a strategic leap that could redefine what it means to wear intelligent tech. From powerful internal upgrades to bizarre new features, the Ultra 3 might be Apple's most polarizing wearable yet. And here at Technology Review, we're diving deep into the surprising things you probably didn't expect. Let's start with the big picture. The Apple Watch Ultra 3 isn't trying to just iterate. It's designed to transform. Apple is focusing on serious innovation both inside and out, from a potentially game-changing new processor to expanded use of artificial intelligence and a curious new camera placement that may signal a shift in how we interact with wearables. In this video, we unpack what's coming, why it matters, and whether you should even consider upgrading when it hits stores. At the heart of Apple's Ultra 3 is what could be the S11 chip, a next-generation processor that's expected to bring not just better speed, but dramatically improved energy efficiency. The goal is clear: deliver more power while draining less battery. This chip will likely partner with watchOS 11 or 12, both of which will integrate deeper on-device AI, taking automation, suggestions, and even Siri to the next level. These aren't just performance gains. They're enablers for a smarter watch, one that can think ahead and adapt to your needs in real time. The most attention-grabbing enhancements, however, lie in health monitoring. Apple's always been keen on marketing the watch as a tool for wellness, and the Ultra 3 will take that to new heights. There's talk of real-time blood pressure detection, not a medical replacement, but a life-saving early alert system. If your readings start trending dangerously, your watch could be the first to let you know. That alone changes the stakes. Adding to this suite are features like sleep apnea detection, atrial fibrillation alerts, and improved heart rate variability tracking. Stress detection and recovery monitoring will be more detailed and possibly contextual. Think of it as your silent health partner, tracking patterns day and night and warning you when something's off before you even notice. Although glucose monitoring is still likely a few years away, the addition of blood pressure tools moves us one step closer to a comprehensive, wrist-based medical companion. For the adventurers out there, the Ultra 3 also promises significant upgrades in connectivity. One of the biggest rumors floating around is satellite messaging support. This is aimed at those who operate off-grid, hikers, climbers, explorers. Even when you're far from civilization, the Ultra 3 could keep you connected just enough to send an emergency message. While initial features may be limited to SOS communication, it's easy to see how future updates could open up broader text and data use over satellite, giving the Apple Watch an edge in situations where no phone can help. There's also speculation about a lean version of 5G connectivity built into the Ultra 3. While that won't replace your phone's network, it could dramatically improve syncing, calling, and GPS performance when you're away from your main device. Essentially, Apple is laying the foundation for the Apple Watch to be far more self-reliant. Now, let's talk display, because there's change on the horizon there too. The Ultra 3 is expected to carry a larger display, bumping up from 1.93 inches to around 2.12 inches. That may not seem massive, but in smartwatch terms, it's significant. Bigger text, more on-screen data, and easier interaction are all major wins, especially for people navigating maps, workouts, or environmental metrics on the go. While we're likely not getting micro-LED just yet, that's rumored for 2026 or later, Apple's continued use of OLED, possibly upgraded to LTPO3 tech, means better brightness, outdoor legibility, and energy savings. Apple's iconic titanium design is expected to return, giving the Ultra 3 its signature rugged feel. However, a new size option might be on the table. This would be big, literally. One of the consistent pieces of feedback Apple has received is that the Ultra is too large for some wrists. A compact version would make the Ultra more accessible without compromising its core features, especially during sleep tracking or long duration, where a lighter and smaller Ultra would be a welcome addition. Battery life is also expected to get a boost. With the efficiency gains from the new chip and display, plus potential upgrades to the charging coil, the Ultra 3 could push past the already impressive 36-hour usage time and 72 hours on low-power mode. A faster, more efficient charge could be a game changer for travelers, athletes, or anyone who lives a fast-paced lifestyle. Now here's where things get weird, in a good way. Apple might be planning to integrate a built-in camera into the Ultra 3. This isn't for selfies or video chats. Instead, it could be used for more niche but fascinating purposes, like scanning QR codes, identifying objects, or even assisting augmented reality applications. Located near the digital crown, this tiny camera could be the start of a shift toward spatial computing on your wrist. The idea isn't that this will replace your iPhone's camera. It's about your Apple Watch becoming a more intuitive tool, able to see, interpret, and interact with the world around it. Coupled with AI, this could make the Apple Watch a truly smart assistant, able to help in real time by seeing what you're seeing and giving contextual actions or feedback. Whether it's scanning boarding passes, helping you identify hiking markers, or assisting in translating signage. The utility is huge if Apple pulls it off. In terms of availability, all signs point to a September 2025 launch, consistent with Apple's usual fall lineup. The Ultra 3 will likely be announced alongside new iPhones, with pre-orders opening immediately and shipments beginning a week later. Pricing, according to leaks, should stay at $799 in the US, cementing the Ultra as Apple's most premium smartwatch. But the big question is, should you upgrade? If you're already rocking an Ultra 2 and you're happy with its performance, you might not feel compelled to make the jump, unless the blood pressure monitoring or satellite messaging really catches your eye. But for anyone with an older Apple Watch or someone looking to enter the rugged smartwatch space, the Ultra 3 will represent a leap in functionality and forward-thinking design. This is not just a watch. It's a health assistant, emergency contact system, fitness motivator, and communication tool, all packed into one device you wear every day. Apple is clearly trying to turn the Apple Watch into more than a convenience. With the Ultra 3, it's aiming to make it indispensable. That's what makes the Apple Watch Ultra 3 such a compelling product to watch, even months ahead of its release. It's bold, ambitious, and a bit strange, but that's what drives innovation. It might not be the Apple Watch everyone asked for, but it could very well be the one that leads the next generation of wearables. So stay tuned, because here at Technology Review, we'll be covering every twist, turn, and leak as we get closer to the official unveiling. The Apple Watch Ultra 3 is coming, and it's not holding back.